I'm on YouTube too. So going live. I am Dr. Henry. I am the doctor for vegan food. And we have a good recipe coming today. I'm going to tell you what the recipe going to be. The recipe is collard greens, kale greens, turnip greens, a little squash. We're going to have little vegetarian beans on the side. We're going to have plant-based spaghetti and meatballs. And I may do a fried plantain. I'm not really sure. And the pasta is on. We are going to do this pasta right here. This vegan, this wheat pasta is a wheat pasta. Okay, so that's on the stove. And if you just follow me over here for a second, and I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to turn this classic music down a little. Okay, so we're going to turn the camera, and you can see everything is being prepared. You got the collard greens there, the turnip, and collard, turnip, and kale. All right, you got the vegetarian beans right here. You got your season with your onions and stuff over here. Let me bring my other camera over here so my YouTube friends will see what's going on. Okay, so here you have your squash. You have your collard greens. You have your peppers here. And then over here, you have your plant-based meatballs already. And then you have your seasoned one, the stuff that I'm going to be using. So, and we're going to just slide over to the stove quickly. And you see that the pasta is in the pot, already cooking. We don't have no stove right now, so we're using a hot plate. Okay, so we're going to come back over to this side of the kitchen. I'll try not to do too much movement today in the kitchen. All right, so we're going to turn the camera back around to me. Okay, so we got one follower so far. Okay, we got 2 now. Come on, let's get the followers and let's hit the like button, the share button. So, alrighty. So we're gonna try also a new. I decided to try a new olive oil today, which is a great seed press oil. We're gonna use this instead of the regular olive oil. So it's brand new. I've never cooked with this one before. Oh, my little niece is on. Hey, baby. God bless you, sweetie. I'm glad you tuned in. Because I don't know where the people is. I can't see nobody's face. Like they hiding or something from me. And they're supposed to be my Facebook friends and family. So I want to see their face. And as I said, Niecy, I got some stuff going. Your aunt has decided to turn, thank you, baby, for those hard vegan. And I've been vegan for like over maybe like almost 70 days now. No fish and no shrimps. It's just strictly vegan that I'm doing. This beautiful outfit that I'm wearing. I was blessed with this for my birthday. It came in the mail, and I'm wearing it, girl. So we have starting out. We have our plant-based meatballs that I'm going to be cooking in a minute. We have all our season there. We have our collard greens. We have our kale, and we have our turnip greens. We have a little squash here. We have our vegetarian beans here. We have our season, and we have our pasta on the stove. So I'm going to bring the camera back over to me, and it's me and you right now. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so this is a new olive oil that I'm going to try. I hope I like it. Okay, let me get it open. Okay, so
refinancing with Lending Tree just saved me $300 a month.
Okay, I didn't ask you to come in, but you came in. Okay, so we're gonna get this open. You can lower this a little. Okay. Okay, you get it open. We're gonna watch. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the stove on. Wow, it's open. I hope I like this because I've never tried this one. Let me get a taste test. Because the worst thing is to cook with something that oil that you never cooked before and you don't like. I'm gonna taste it because olive oil, you could just drink it and bless it. Let this. It's okay. It's okay. This is supposed to be more healthier than the other olive oil, the grapeseed. This is what's said. This is the olive oil. It's someplace around here. Another olive oil that I use. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, I believe, is that we are gonna start with the meatballs. We're gonna do the meatballs first, and thank you for the hearts and the lights. We're going to do the meatballs. And then after we do the meatballs, we are going to do the collard greens and the other greens and stuff like that. That's going to mix up. So what we're going to do first is, let's do it like this. Let me get a little bowl that we're going to take the meatballs. And we're going to do it like this. Pan is getting high. We're gonna take the meatballs and I'm gonna just put them in here. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with 7. We'll go with 7. And we're just gonna add a little the olive oil to the, add a little this. Then we're gonna take our brush and we're gonna dip it. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see it. So we're gonna take a little onion powder, right? Take a little onion powder and put it on here. We're going to take a little lemon black pepper because we want our food to have some taste. And I'm not going to cook with no salt. And trust me, it's still going to taste good because the salt is already in the meatballs. So the sodium is already in there. We're going to add a little basil. Okay, add a little of that. Because it's your food. You could kind of do what you want to do with it. Make it interested. Okay. Add a little of this 21 blend. Okay, add a little of that on there. So give it a little crispy look. And then we're going to put a little oregano. Then we're gonna add it, and I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, you don't have no stove right now. I'm gonna mix it in a little. Okay, as soon as I get them in, I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can see. Let me turn this down. I think we're gonna do something. Okay, we're gonna turn the camera around. Okay, good. Got my other camera over here. I'm gonna put that one right there. I'm gonna turn it like that. 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 Okay, you don't want it to cook too fast. Okay, you kind of want it to you don't want it to cook too fast. And let me get like a little have to keep turning them. Okay, well that's fine. I'm going to check the pasta. So that should be. Add a little more water to the pasta. Pasta's kind of cooking itself. You're going to turn it again. You're going to keep turning it until each piece is fried. Hey, Novella. Okay, so we're going to let these keep frying in the grapeseed olive oil. We're going to turn them as they fry. We're going to keep turning them. We're going to turn them, and then we're going to add the season to them. We're going to add the season to them. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay, if I could stand right here because you see it's like Hollywood up in here. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Catherine. God bless you. Novella. Come on and share. Hit the share. Hit the like button. The chef is in the kitchen today, and I am doing the menu for the day is the light to get out of the way, okay? All right. So let me see, can I? Okay, let me come over here. Since you want to play around with me, like, you stay back there. So the menu today is spaghetti and meatballs, side dish, collard greens, kale greens, turnip greens, squash, yellow squash. We got that seasoned. We tried a new oil today, the grapeseed oil. I got to keep an eye on my meatballs because I don't want them to burn. I'm going to turn the camera back to y'all in a minute. So this is like a plant-based food, so it's a vegetable. So, and so Dr. Henry is in the kitchen today. I had to get in here because I was like missing in action. My birthday, I picked up a couple of little pounds. You know, that's 60. That's it. Once you hit that 60, Novella, that is it. It is over. So we got to keep moving and even living a more healthier life. The spaghetti is on the stove. I'm just going to run over to the stove a minute. Just give me a few minutes. And I'm just going to stir up the pasta. We got our pasta. We got a wheat pasta going on. This one here I got. Okay, so let's go back to the other side of the kitchen. I'm going to turn the camera back. My YouTube followers, go to my YouTube channel. Okay, we're going to come back here. I'm going to put this here. Okay, everything is still cooking all right. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to add a little we're just going to add a little of the purple onions around and a little of the white onion. We're going to add a few strips of the garlic just to kind of give the meatballs a little flavor. And we're going to add a little of the scallions in there. Okay, we're going to put the onions. We're going to put it right in between so it can marinate inside the food. Okay, then we're going to add also just a little tomato. We're going to put a little tomato in there. Okay, we're going to put a little tomato in there. Let the garlic fry in there. There's nothing but grapeseed oil in there. I just added a little. And then we're going to add also our other base of we're going to add a little green pepper, a little yellow pepper, a little red pepper, good for the inflammation in the body. And we didn't do the yellow pepper today, but you can add yellow if you don't have red. You can always add another source of pepper. It don't have to be the colors that I have. Okay, I'm going to turn this down a little. Okay, it's going low. You're going to keep letting it stir. Just kind of let this here. Okay. And we're going to just keep letting it marinate in. Come on, y'all need to share. Hit the like button, hit the heart button. Ask one more person to share again. Okay. Still cooking. Okay, so we're going to take our spaghetti out in a minute. What we're going to do is that okay, our meatballs are still cooking. We're going to end up putting it right back in the same bowl. Okay, let's turn them again. Okay. Let's turn it again. Okay, we're just going to take that out. Okay. So what we're going to do now is that we are going to we're going to remove them. Okay, we're going to remove them. I'm going to remove them. We're going to remove them. Okay. Now. Okay. Got them all out. So we got them all out the pan. We're going to go to our next meal. We're going to come back to second. Okay, so now that we have our meatballs out of the pot, I'm going to we're gonna go back to the pan in a minute. I'm gonna wash that pan out, and we're gonna go back to the pan, and we're gonna turn it this way. So this way you'll see the meatballs, how the meatballs came out. So let's look at the meatballs. Let's move this here out of the way. So we got the meatballs here, right? We got the meatballs, and then we have our organic sauce that I'm going to use. And while we are watching that, y'all watch that food for me. I'm going to go take the pasta off the stove. Okay. I think it want to cook a little more of the pasta. So what we're going to do is that we're going to take my other phone, and I'm going to put it over here with the food so the people can see what's going on. I'm going to rinse this out real quick because we have another quick meal that have to go into this pot here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna get the, I'm back. What we're gonna do now is that we're gonna get the collard greens on, and then we're gonna get the pasta needs to cook a little more. So we're gonna let the pasta cook a little more. Then we're gonna get our pan ready again for the next step. And the next step will be the collard greens, and I'm going to bring everything back over to the stove in a minute so y'all can see the process. And it doesn't take really long to do what I'm doing. Okay, so now if I could just hide from the lights in this house. Okay, everybody okay out there? Any questions? Okay, so now we are going to add a little the grapeseed olive oil to the pan again, because we're about to do something different now. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit. You don't have to add a whole lot. Okay, so we want the pan to get hot. I want it to get hot so it can do what it needs to do. Okay, so that's getting hot. And then the meatballs are over there. The pasta is on the stove. And what I'm going to do, once the pasta come out of the stove, I'm going to put the sauce and the spaghetti in the same bowl and let it marinate in, and then maybe have the pasta to the side and just have the meat sauce to the side and have it that way. We did have avocado. I bought avocado and maybe a salad, but the avocado is hard, so we're going to be having avocado with it today. And I did buy fried plantains too as well. So we might have a fried plantain as well with it today. Okay, so while we're waiting for, okay, so we're going to take these utensils and just put it over here for a second. Okay, we're going to put it, I guess we're going to put it right here for right now. And we're going to bring everything back to the stove again in a minute. We're going to bring everything back to the stove in a minute. Okay, because that's getting hot. While that's getting hot, I'm just going to mix this kind of like marinated around, y'all. Y'all quiet out there. Talk to me. Say something. Give me a like. Give me a hands up. Let me know. Y'all being blessed out there. You too. Let me know. Okay. Can y'all hear me clear? Okay. So now that we have that going, let me run back to the stove again. Okay, so we're gonna add our pasta to I guess we could put it in. We could put our pasta into this little bowl here. And we'll drain it off. Okay, that's getting hot. Good. Okay, let's take the pasta over here. Okay, so we're gonna bring the bowl over here for the pasta. And we're just gonna add a little water to it so it won't really dry out. And then we're gonna just add the pasta, the brown pasta, just like in this bowl here. I added a little water to it because I don't want it to dry out. And we're going to just cover that because that's done. And we're going to take that same pot that the pasta was in to put the meatballs in. Okay, so we're going to put this back over here. And I'm going to bring the camera to the other side of the stove. So now that we have, let's turn this way. We're going to put everything in here like this. We're going to just put everything's going to go in there like that. And we're going to cover up the pasta. Okay. We are going to put this in here. Okay. We're going to put this in here. Add a little parsley. You want to add a little vegetable season. Put as much as you want because it's vegetable season. You want to add a little black pepper. Yes, I'm adding no salt, I told you. No salt. I did put a pinch of salt in the... Then we're going to add a little... you just want to give it a little spice. I'm just going to add a little bit of this Jamaican pepper. And only a little because it's very hot. It'll make you cough too. So I add just like a little pinch to there. Then we have another blend. Okay. And a little garlic. Turn my other camera over. Just I cover it up for a minute. Cover it up for a few minutes. Okay, while that's make sure it's not too high. Okay. And then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna go to the other side in a minute. I'm already put the sauce in while y'all over on that side. And we're just gonna take the greens, and we're just gonna put them in here like that. And put them in just like that. In a minute. It's there, but that's okay. And we're gonna get a little water. I'm gonna get a little water. Smell the kale, the collard greens, and I just want everything to kind of like marinate down. Okay, put that up there. You got collard greens, you got kale greens, and turnip greens. Okay. Greens is like a watery food, so I don't want to add too much water to it. Okay, then we're going to take this is your the squash. I had green squash too, but I figured since we have so much greens already, we didn't need the green squash. We could save that for another trip. Then I'm going to add the squash in here. Then we're going to go back over to the spaghetti. And I guess I'll just throw that over there like that. Okay. We could have added a little carrots, but I didn't add carrots. Okay. And we're going to add a little rice. God bless you, missionary leader. Happy birthday to you, sweetie. God bless you, Juan. God bless those that's coming on. Then we're going to just add a little of this to it to give it a little flavor where it's not that salt, because there's no salt or nothing in it. And then remember, we're going to come back to the meatballs in a minute, okay? Because for me, living a healthy life, a more healthier life is a key today. Especially we know that with the COVID-19 that's out, is a COVID-19 and it's real. And we really have to think about, okay, we're going to close that up for a minute. We really have to think about the foods that we are eating today and what's going into our bodies. Because with COVID-19, once the immune system is attacked and it doesn't have anything to fight with, it eats it off itself. It eats the tissues and deteriorate the inside. So we have to build up the inside, and that's why I decided to become vegan. It's been almost like 70 days now. No fish, no shrimps, vegetables, salads, fruits, and juice. And yes, I did have my green smoothie this morning. Remember, we're still on our smoothies. I have my smoothie. I made my green smoothie this morning, which is 3 things of spinach, blueberry, banana, flaxseed powder, and water. This was my morning breakfast. I have my water, see? And then I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not doing. Give me a second. Let me put this back in the refrigerator. That's for tomorrow. Usually I would have 2 shakes a day, but I cut it down to 1 shake. Okay, now we know we have our meatballs here that are waiting. These are all plant-based. Plant-based. You can look at it. Can you see it? Delicious. Okay, so now we're gonna check our food one more time before I go to the other side of the kitchen. That smells good. Okay, everything is like kind of like marinating, cooking it into itself. The collard greens, the kale greens, and the turnip greens. That's all that's in here, and your season. Okay. So now I was looking for the measuring cup. I found it, so I have a little water added on. My YouTube followers, go to Dr. Henry Vegan page on YouTube, go to my Facebook Live, and go to my TikTok page and follow. Hit the like button. Add a little more water to this. Okay, because we want the greens to cook good, but we don't want all the vitamins out of the greens. You know, I just want to let y'all know that all foods you can, hey, Margie, Megan, excuse me, all food, vegetables and fruits, you can eat them raw. They don't have to be cooked. Collard greens, you can eat them raw. Why I say that? You can blend them. You blend them anyway. You blend them in the blender, they blend. So when you cook collard greens the old-fashioned way, like when we was raised up, neck bones, collard greens, or turkey wings, they put the turkey wings in it, they put the neck bone. Everything cooks out. All the vitamins are gone. So when you do it this way, you steam it, you still have the vitamins and you can taste the food. The food is not taste out with substance. All the substance is out of the food. You want to be able to taste the green, the iron, and the stuff going into the body. You don't want to be tasting this greens full with season, and then next thing, high blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, and all these things that we have to think about that attacks the body. So as this is cooking, we are definitely going to move both cameras to the other side. I'm going to take this camera right here to the other side of the kitchen. Y'all know that the gas is not working right now, so it's like I'm using hot plates, but they cook pretty good. Okay, I already put the sauce in here. I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to bring my other camera over, so my YouTube followers will be able to see what I'm cooking up. We're going to turn it this way for a second. So that means we got both cameras moving. Okay, let me move this over to the side. Okay, let me put this up. Let me put this over here. Okay, put that over there. Let me get a little light going. Okay, and let me bring y'all to this side to me for right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna add a little of this vegan, this organic tomato sauce to put into the pot. I already added some in. Add a little more. And then we're going to take the meatballs. Remember the meatballs that we marinated in? The meatballs that we marinated in. And remember the vegetable beans. There's really not much to it. The vegetable beans. We're just going to add the beans as well, too, while we're here. So while that's cooking, we're going to take our vegetarian beans. And you know the beans are still protein. And we're just going to put that on. You can add a little black pepper to it. We're going to put a little black pepper in it. Let's turn it this way. Okay, you add a little black pepper to the beans. Put that on. And then, okay, so now that we have that going, smells good. Okay, now that we have the beans, let's cover that up. You with me? Give me some likes. Give me some hearts. Let me know. Let me know how y'all feeling out there. I'm so happy that y'all tuned in, that y'all sticking with me. Let me know any meals that you might want to see me cook one day. Put it in the comment box. It might happen if it's a vegan meal. So also follow me on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok. I'm all over the place. So we have the meatballs on our hand, and I'm just waiting for the sauce to get a little hot. Then we're gonna jump back over to the other side of the kitchen. Okay, to see what's going on. The pasta's already out, and then we're gonna be ready to serve soon. Okay, let's turn this up a little. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back this way. I'm just gonna add the meatballs in here, like this, because we already fried them. We're gonna put the little season that's left. Put everything in here. Put it like that. Put it like this. Take all the season, the garlic, the peppers, everything. That one got a little burn, so I'm not going to put that one in there. Okay. I'm going to go like this. Go like that. Okay. Good. Okay. So we got that in the pot. We're going to stir it around a little. I like a little ketchup in my pasta. Little ketchup in it. Then we can also little brown sugar. You can add a little brown sugar so the won't be so bitter, because you know taste is bitter. Okay, then we're gonna mix it in a little here. I'm gonna turn the camera in a minute. We're gonna cover it up. I'm gonna add a little water to it so it can kind of like add a little water to it. Because I want it to really like cook in it. And then we're going to turn it so y'all be able to see it. Okay, so I'm going to bring this camera down here for a minute. And I'm going to bring this camera and I'll bring that camera over there. So you can see that it's cooking. We're going to get a top. We're going to cover it up. Okay, so if we bring this so you can see that it's starting to come to a boil. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go back over to the other side of the kitchen. Okay, I need this piece. And we're going to come back over to the other side. How y'all doing out there? Come on, y'all need to share. Y'all not sharing. Y'all not sharing, because y'all never know what gonna happen through sharing. So sharing is caring. Okay, so we got that over there. We're gonna cover our meatballs up. I'm gonna give it one more stir. We're gonna cover it up. Okay. I'm gonna bring this camera back over to the other side of the kitchen. We're gonna come back over to the collard greens, mustard greens, and kale greens. Then get a little water. The beans is cooking. Just in case we need a little water. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back to the food. That smells good. Okay, let me not put that over there. Okay, I'm going to end this with my YouTube friends, and I'm going to go back. And hopefully that you enjoyed this meal. Share this meal. Thank you. I am your host, Dr. Henry, Vegan Meals. I hope you enjoy the meals and the video. God bless.